Dear George. Hello. We are back with some Nancy Drew. It's been a while. And I just wanted to say, the old method I did for capturing the old Nancy Drew games didn't work, so I had to spend a while figuring out a new method to do. And it ended up going back to using the windowed program that didn't work before on them, so hooray! It works now! Thank God. And then, I also, for some reason, 20 gigabytes mysteriously disappeared on my, C drive, so my C drive all of a sudden was, like, almost full, and I was like, oh, okay. So I had to clear that. So now 30 gigs are about free, so... My computer's acting a bit slow before that, and I was like, what's the problem? And I checked, and it was like, 2 gigabytes free, and I was like, oh, really? Because last night there was 20, but, anyway. This is Treasure in the Royal Tower. The something or another Nancy Drew. I don't remember if this is the 4th one, or the 5th one. I think it's the 4th one. We haven't played a Nancy Drew game in a while. I wanted to play another one. It was between this and Super Metroid today, but I decided I'd rather not get like halfway through or like 3/4 of the way through Super Metroid and then just not want to play any further. And then Sekiro comes out tomorrow and I'm obviously not going to play it again, so I figured I'd do a one-off. Something for sure that I know is going to be a one-off in Nancy Drew game. So I've never played this one before.
Hi there, it's me, Nancy Drew. You're just in time for my latest mystery, Treasure in the Royal Tower. Choose your difficulty level to start off.
The very
if you're
early.
new to adventure games, you might want to click the tutorial button first for a few tips.
Oh, shut up, Nancy. We're still in the very early Nancy Drew games, which means there's some systems
on how to play the game.
Like, for instance, this small screen and all this shit at the bottom.
Dear George, so much from my Wisconsin ski vacation. I arrived here at Wickford Castle last night, just before a blizzard swept in. The mountain is completely shut down, and the surrounding roads are closed. I think I'm one of the few guests who made it to the castle at all. The place is huge and old, and slightly creepy under the circumstances. You should hear this wind. What's more, the owner, Christy Lane, my father's friend, is away on business. I tried to ask the caretaker, Dexter Egan, how I could contact her, but he said he didn't know. Doesn't that seem odd? I couldn't help feeling like there was something he wasn't telling me. All this makes me a little nervous, but I'm determined to enjoy. Now all I need is a mailbox.
Excuse me? What the fuck just happened? Hey.
Hi there, it's me. Dear George. Now all I need is a mailbox. Hi there, it's me. Dear George, so much from my Wisconsin ski vacation.
Let the words do its own shit. I'm not going to touch it.
Castle last night, just before a blizzard swept in. The mountain is completely shut down, and the surrounding roads are closed.
So this is
one of the few guests who made it to the castle at all.
This game is apparently touted as one of the best in the series and like the best
you should hear this
ones. So
what's more,
I haven't played it before,
Christy
but apparently
Lane,
it's very
my
good.
father's friend, is away on business. I tried
Contender
to
for
ask
like
the
the best in the
caretaker,
series.
Dexter Egan, how I could contact her, but he said he didn't know. Doesn't that seem odd? I couldn't help feeling like there was something he wasn't telling me. All this makes me a little nervous, but I'm determined to enjoy myself. After all, this is a vacation, right? I have big plans to explore the castle. That Ezra Wickford, the original owner, must have been quite a character to have built such an extraordinary place. It's filled with strange, dead-end corridors, for one thing. And I noticed one of the towers is totally different from the other ones. Of course, I'll have to save some time to meet Jacques Brunet, the French ski instructor. Tell Bess she'll be the first to know if he's half as gorgeous in person as he looks on his website. So, George, I guess things never quite go according to plan, but at least this time, the culprit is just a snowstorm. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
Ha ha ha.
Now all I need is a mailbox.
Okay, so I gotta find the mailbox. What's in here? Why are we having some like artifact? It looks like. Locker 310 517. Thanks. Do you see that? Some strange stuff going on here, but it doesn't really ruin the game. It just kind of has like add some red stuff that I don't want to see. Close it. Close it up. What is that noise? Who's making that wretched bubbling noise?
Sounds like the radiator is broken.
Like, is that the radiator? Those sassy detective. Using fingerprints to try and keep that access codes. Yeah, I know about that. You think it's my first day on the job? The menu? Great. That's wonderful. Apparently I take that. Okay. Oh, no, it's time. I don't like that. I don't like that. So we gotta find a place to mail this because, this is ye olden times before cell phones and shit. We can't go that way. Let's go. Maybe we can. Maybe we just didn't turn the... Nope.
I'd better take my key with me.
Key? Where's your key? How's that key? There it is. Oh, this isn't creepy. Assuming you just can't go in those doors.
It's too dark. I should take the elevator.
I'm like, what? Excuse me? This corridor's a little bit dark, buddy. Also, there's an elevator at least, so hey. Oh, no, there's stairs right here. Wow.
Hello, Miss Drew. Did you get squared away upstairs?
Yes, Mr.
Yes,
Egan.
thanks,
Oh,
Mr.
wait,
Egan. My room is charming, but I think there's something wrong with my radiator. It hisses, and there's a clanging noise, too. Would you mind checking it out for me?
Sorry about that inconvenience, but you're just gonna have to sit tight for a while. I'm the only one on duty while the owner's away. And around here, it seems like even if it ain't broke, it still needs fixing. Last time I checked, there were only 24 hours in a day. And now, to make matters worse, there have been a couple of incidents.
Incidents?
What kind of incidents?
Someone vandalized our historic library. Really turned the place upside down. The owner, Miss Lane, she's gonna be pretty upset.
Why would anyone want to vandalize the library?
I have no idea. I straightened up in there before check-in yesterday and everything was fine. Now it looks like a bomb went off. Books everywhere and somebody hacked a big hole in one of the walls. I locked the place up and called the police, but who knows when they'll be able to get here.
Wow, a hole in the wall? What do you think they were looking for?
I can't tell, but somebody's definitely after something.
What else has gone wrong?
Well, this Professor Hotchkiss just called me in a terrible flap, saying our room's been robbed. I went up there, but she wouldn't open the door to talk about it. Wouldn't even tell me what was missing. So what's she want me to do about it?
Sounds like you're swamped, Mr. Egan. Is there any way I can help?
Well, Hotchkiss has a pair of ski boots in the basement. The Frenchman's been working on him for her, but he won't deliver him. Says he's a ski instructor, not a bellhop. I hate to ask this, but if you could grab those boots and bring them up to her, it might smooth her feathers. Sure would smooth mine.
Can you do something about my radiator?
Sorry, not yet.
So, how long have you been working here?
Mr. Egan's
A
just
while.
working man.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
You're a trooper.
You didn't ask him where to go fucking
I should
mail
wait
this
until
shit.
I'm alone.
Where the fuck do I go to mail this shit, Nancy? Nancethan Drew.
Hi,
Oh,
I'm
hello.
Lisa. Did you hear what happened? Someone broke into the library and vandalized it. Dexter locked it up. He's saying the culprit must be one of us in the castle. Can you believe it?
Yeah, Dexter just told me the library is a disaster area and that it's totally off limits.
Too bad, huh?
This is
I'm
a-
dying to see what they did to it.
This
Don't
voice actor
quote
is a
me
very
on this,
90s voice.
But I think Dexter has an extra key to the library somewhere around his desk.
I guess you've really got your finger on the pulse around here. Any other castle scandal I should know about?
Oh, we got scandal, honey. Professor Hotchkiss is claiming she's been robbed, for one thing. But the real scandal is downstairs. His name is Jacques Brunet.
What do you know about Professor Hotchkiss?
Oh my gosh! Wait till you hear this! Hotchkiss is this nutty old woman who's always typing and talking to herself in her room. I was walking past her door earlier, and I heard her screaming that her room had been robbed.
You said she's a professor. Do you know what she teaches?
I'm really not sure. She just kept wailing, "My theory, my theory." I think she teaches history, or maybe a foreign language. I thought I heard a couple of French words pop out of her mouth. But don't quote me on that either. I only barely passed Spanish in high school.
Do you have a theory about
I'm
all
gonna ask her
this?
how to
Hardly.
Espanol.
I'm just a humble photojournalist covering weird old mansions in the Midwest, and this place is one of the weirdest. Did you know Ezra Wickford, the original
fucking
owner,
style
shut
on her.
himself away in here for like 50 years?
You must know a great deal about this place.
Not really, but I sure want to get into that tower that came from France. It'd be great for my story. Too bad Wickford sealed it off. Maybe it's his ghost making those creepy noises at night.
I wonder why he didn't want anyone to go into the tower.
Creepy, right? I mean, did we stumble onto the set of As the Castle Turns or what? Well, you probably want to get settled. I wonder what we're gonna do with ourselves while we're all cooped up in this place.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Stay warm.
Hey, by the way, do you know where to mail a letter? So this is okay. So these stairs just go up and down. Or they might have some hidden secret in them that we just don't know because we can't actually see them. Believe it or not, I don't know if you could tell. Anything around here? Anything around here, partner?
It's locked.
The elevator's
It's
locked.
locked. It's locked.
Oh no, don't get me stuck in a fucking it's locked hell. That 100% this opens up. I'm calling it. Hold on. Let's not investigate this, damn it. Hey, do you perhaps know where to mail a letter? Handle the View, Wisconsin. Peppercliff Farms. Butter Ridge Ski Resort. So we're in Wisconsin. Know that for certain. Are you gonna let me try to go out the doors? Look, I can't go out there. It's very cold. Hello, Madame. How are you doing today?
Dead end.
Oh, okay. This tower's locked off.
It's locked.
Don't even fucking, it's locked to me. Ooh. What the fuck have I found myself? This is a very nice room. There's a crack in the wall here. Don't worry about that.
This one goes nowhere.
That's very strange. It totally goes nowhere. Oh, the elevator works here. Ooh, it works. Why was it locked on the first floor? Maybe I need to call the elevator down. That's probably what it is. Hello? Anybody home? Gentlemen? Ladies? This is it's very empty for a ski resort. Gotta say.
It's like the North Pole out there.
Close that. I don't want to get in that again. Sauna. Let's see. Free paintbrush. I'll swipe that. It's another thing I don't like about these old games is there's just like a shit ton of doors you can't go through. It feels like. Why would you do that, Nancy? What, yet again, why would you do... What am I doing? Close the door. Stop it.
It's too dark. I should take the elevator.
Huh. Where the fuck is the ski instructor?
Hello there, Dead End. My name's Nancy Drew.
Where the fuck is he? I mean, it makes sense that he's in the ski rental area, but I don't see him. Wait. Oh. Shocks is on the neck. What was the locker? What the fuck is this bell end? Swear on me, Jacobs. Okay. Oh. Oh, it doesn't. Can't go up to the first floor. Or we can't go up to any floor. Huh? Okay, I was like, I don't like how the music just stopped. Elevator reset. So is that... I fucked it up or something? Oops. So that we learned that turns on and off the elevator. Okay, yeah, where the fuck's your ski instructor at? Also, where the fuck your mailbox at?
Did Hotchkiss get her boots?
Not yet, Mr. Egan.
That's a shame.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
You're a trooper.
Where is he? He sure as hell ain't. Sure as hell tain't, anywhere near the basement. And before he's here now, like, sorry I stepped out for a moment. As much as I am joking, that can't happen. In Nancy Drew games. Yep, we're just going.
It's like the North Pole out there.
Gordon is standing. Sauna? Nope. Maybe he's in the men's room. Maybe he's in the woman's room. Nope. 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Is it not open yet? Is that the problem? That might actually be the problem. So I've gotten a bit of a lay of the land. I think I understand the basic castle layout already, because I'm just that good. No, just that doesn't require a lot of thought. I do have to remember where my room was though, because I don't remember where I started from. It was this hallway, right? Like, right? Wasn't it one of these rooms? Whoa. No, it was this room right here, right? There we go. Thank you so much. Okay, first off, what's this? Locker 310. 517. What is the time right now, my good man? Okay, it's almost 2 p.m., so he's almost up again. Locker 3, 10, 5, 1, 7. Does that include time shit? Three, 10, 5, 1, 7. Gotta remember that. I'm assuming it's supposed to be like my locker. There he is, he's open now. Let me just go check the lockers real quick. Any of these say 310 on them? There you go. Am I doing this backwards? Oops. 5, 1, 7. I did it the right way the first time. Just didn't click the button at the top. I haven't used the lock like this since middle school, so you're gonna have to excuse me.
The combination is 517, but it's not working.
Thank you, Nancy.
I wonder if the lock is broken.
Thank you for making me not sit here for 2 hours.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Je m'appelle Jacques Brunet. So, what brings you to beautiful Wisconsin?
What's your excuse?
Bonjour. Je m'appelle Nancy Drew. I'm here on vacation. What's your excuse?
My excuse?
Yeah, what brings a professional skier from France to Wisconsin? Why not
Getting called out.
Aspen or Lake Tahoe?
I am here for Isabelle, mon petit chou. She's an American studying at the university in Madison, and I've asked her to marry me. That is excuse enough to be in Wisconsin, n'est-ce pas? And besides, I am not the first French work of art to end up here.
Ah, so you came halfway across the world for love. That's a fine excuse. So, when's the wedding?
As soon as possible.
Are you the eager one, or is
Again,
she?
this guy's
Do
like,
not ask me about the
first of
affairs of
all,
my
yeah.
heart, Nancy, or I will
Nancy
think you
Paggigalo.
are trying to steal it. But tell me, how will you spend your time here, Nancy?
I'm dying to have a look inside that library. I heard it was vandalized. Do you know anything?
Nancy, a pretty girl should not worry herself with this type of thing while she is on vacation. I should warn you, Dexter is very protective of this place. He does not take kindly to people snooping around where they should not.
Thanks for the tip, but I think Dexter and I are going to get along just fine.
Get along just fine, you say? Ah, a woman who knows her own powers of persuasion. Elle est dangereuse, non? Ciao!
Hey, excuse me, I need the
Nancy,
boots.
comment ça va?
Dexter told me the combination to my locker, number 310, is 517. I tried it, but the locker won't open.
Dexter must be confused, because I think that is the combination for number 311. Try 311.
Thank you.
Tell me about these boxes you're making.
When I am not skiing, I need some other way to express myself. So voila! I make these hot boxes for keeping secrets safe. I'm sure you have many secrets, Nancy.
I need to bring Professor Hotchkiss her boots. Do you have them?
Yes, I fixed her boots. But you should be relaxing by the fire, sipping cocoa, Nancy. Not running errands for Dexter.
I'll talk to you later.
Ciao!
Yeah. Listen, you don't get to decide my life, mister. So 311. Five. 1. 7. There you go. What the freak? Helen. Nancy, take a look at it. You say something. I can barely even read it. Nancy, can you tell me what this is? Helen Karp. Liana Boyd. Tanya Lee Goading. Oh, okay, so fake licenses it looks like. Ah, I see. Ah, ooh. What are we learning here today? Seems we'll have to talk to the girl upstairs, whose name I already forgot what she told me, but it doesn't matter because apparently she's using very fake names. So let's return these boots first. These wee booties. Yes, I'm typing. Why is the faraway door? How do you get it?
It's locked.
I know it's locked.
Yes, hello. is that Jacques with my boots?
Actually, it's Nancy Drew. But I do have your boots for you.
Oh, good. Boots, fine. Thank you. Everything is fine. Just leave the boots at the door, please. Oh, and it seems I'm out of change. I'll just have to tip you the next time, Mandy.
Nancy.
No tip is necessary, Professor Hotchkiss. I don't actually work here. My name's Nancy Drew.
Nancy.
I heard your room was robbed, and I'd like to find out what was taken so that Mr. Egan can report it.
Everything's under control, dear. Nothing to report. Thank you for my boots. My poor feet have been feeling so exposed.
Put the boots down, Nancy. She's so fucking mean, so. This bitch. Did she just take them? Oh, whoa, I just got all miscombobulated. How'd you like those boots?
Can I help you?
About my radiator, Mr. Egan. Do you think you'll be able to fix it anytime soon?
Sorry, not yet. Hotchkiss called to report that she got her boots. But now I'm told that the light is out in the back stairwell. Could you check the circuit breaker in the basement and make sure it's working?
Some vacation this is turning into.
He didn't even comment. He's like, oh, shut the fuck up. Hey, how's it going?
Hi there, how's it going?
So tell me more about the life of a photojournalist. It must be very glamorous at times.
Well, there's nothing glamorous about the pay, I can tell you that much.
There was a little mix-up with the lockers, and I accidentally opened yours.
Yeah, and?
Well, I was kind of confused. I was just trying to see whose stuff was in there, and I found a bunch of IDs in your bag.
And it snowed in
They all had your picture and other people's names on them.
A savvy photojournalist always carries a couple of alternate identities, Nancy. When you're working under deadline, you don't always have time to play by the rules. I'm sure you know what I mean.
What do you know about Jacques Brunet?
Didn't you watch the last Winter Olympics? He's France's big cheese of skiing. He holds the record for the 500-meter slalom, but he totally choked at the games. I guess he's washed up now, but at least his looks haven't gone down the tubes.
Does your job take you to exotic, far-off places?
Well, there is a lot of travel. Too bad I'm so useless with foreign languages.
I'm dying to find a way into that tower. Where do they usually hide the secret entrances in weird old Midwestern mansions?
I guess I should know, shouldn't I? Too bad most of the places I've covered aren't any weirder than imitation butter. I wish you'd hurry up and find it, though, so we can check it out.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Later, Nancy.
Okay, well, that's... And now that I think about it, I think the artifacting was there before. Like the red artifacting. So I was just thinking, you know what, I do remember the last time I played this, also remember, like, being bothered by that. So I'm gonna go down, get the lights on. Still waiting to mail my fucking package letter.
It's stuck.
What?
It's stuck.
Excuse me?
It's stuck.
I can tell that, Nancy. Specifying in lives since 1929.
It's stuck. It's stuck.
Oh. What the fuck do I do now?
It's stuck.
Excuse me?
It's stuck.
I'm not giving up on the game yet, but I'm just very confused. I'm hitting the alarm button, dude.
It's stuck.
Oh, fuck. Am I supposed to be stuck here?
It's stuck. It's stuck.
Fuck. We can't do hints while we're in here because this isn't. Wait. I'm not supposed to be stuck here? Hold on. Thank you, random internet person. There was no way in hell I was fucking finding this.
I'm not sure if I can make it.
Oh, okay. What's the fucking... What are you doing?
Alley-oop!
Oh, hey man, how's it going?
It's locked. It's locked.
I guess, I had to tell the boy. To be honest, it's kind of...
Did you figure out the problem with the circuit breaker?
I was in the elevator and it got stuck between floors. I had to climb out the top and I just barely made it up to the floor above. Do you think you'll be able to fix it?
Well, I doubt it's broken. I'll check the power switch in the basement. Glad you're okay, but don't go climbing around the elevator shaft anymore. It's dangerous in there.
Why don't you turn on the other power
Okay.
switch while you're down
See ya,
there,
Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
This bitch. This fucking bitch. You step to me. You step to me. You best expect. You best expect you're gonna get stepped to.
It's locked.
Be real nice if the elevator worked again, Mr. Egan. I think I ain't suspicious, bitch. So, maybe you went downstairs and I could grab a key.
It's locked.
Okay. So I need to get down to the basement using the stairs, I guess, but... Why'd you just come in and say ITY? What does that mean? Also, yes, it is locked, believe it or not. This is too dark. It was a misenter. OMG, bye. Alright, thanks for coming. Not here. Yeah, this doesn't have any way. Where was the stairs to the downstairs were? First of all, they were dark. Second of all, they were back here.
Yet another dead end.
Fuck, I didn't see this before. Where were they? Back here? Yeah, I think they were. No, because these, there's nowhere to go. Is there perhaps a rock I can push? Nope. Hey, Mr. Egan's. Fix that elevator anytime soon? It's just a question. I know you're swamped, but like, I can't help if this elevator is fucking working.
Did you figure out the problem with the circuit breaker?
I'd love to.
I guess I haven't gotten around to it yet.
That's a shame.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Bye, kiddo.
Let's go take a nap. Little nap. In your room. Mr. Egan's being a butthole. The fucking heater doesn't explode. It's really gonna make me type out the whole fucking thing. Blue Nautilus. Pick up the phone.
Hi, you've reached Ned at Omega Chi Epsilon. I'm not here to take your call right now, so please try again later. Thanks.
Hello?
George, it's Nancy.
Great timing, Nancy. Bess and I were just saying how we wish we were out on the ski slopes with you. Hang on, I'll get her to pick up the other phone. Hey, Bess, our favorite detective's on the phone.
Hey, Nancy, how's the vacation?
I guess I should have mailed that letter. Not only do I have a blizzard on my hands, but I may have stumbled onto another case, too. The castle library was vandalized, and one of the other guests says her room was robbed.
Boy, oh boy! Have you searched the library for clues yet?
Well, that's the thing. Dexter Egan, the caretaker, says it's locked up and off limits until the police can get here. But who knows when that'll be.
That's funny, Nancy. I didn't know the phrase off limits was even in your vocabulary.
Seriously, though, don't you think that your dad's friend, Christy Lane, would feel better knowing that you're on the case, at least until the police can take over?
She's right, Nancy. I mean, who knows what this Egan guy is all about anyway? Sounds like you're just gonna have to find an alternative entrance to that library.
Here I go again. Just hope I don't have to slide down the chimney.
And what about this robbery? Who got robbed?
I'm not sure. The guest's name is Professor Hodgkiss. I think she's a bit eccentric.
You
Your
mean
dad's
weird?
friends.
Nutso?
A few sandwiches short of a picnic?
Yeah, these games have
Okay,
a
you
charm to
guys.
them.
I just mean that I'm not sure how reliable her testimony will be.
Yeah, but she'll probably tell you something important, whether she means to or not.
Inspiration, brain juice.
Ladies,
a
I need
hint.
inspiration. Brain juice. A hint.
They don't call us your trusty sidekicks for nothing.
Oh, I'm a little
Help,
stuck.
I'm a little stuck.
Is there a short circuit in your memory
Fuck off.
detective?
I can't get to the short circuit area, you piece of shit.
Okay, you
Soon.
two. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye, Nancy.
See ya!
What time is it? Setting a 7 p.m. alarm in the fucking hotel room. How to piss off the people next to you, basically. So you can fix the fucking elevator. Pen pals? This was pen pals with someone. Get the key. Where's the key? Alright. Well. Welcome to the show, boys. We're about to break this case wide open.
Well, well, well. Look who returned to the scene of the crime. You're out of here.
Didn't you hear Dexter coming?
Yeah, but I didn't know what to do.
I was
I
wondering
guess I
if that was
just
an alarm.
froze.
It's not like you, Nancy. You always know how to make an emergency exit. Maybe you really do need some rest.
Who can think of rest and relaxation when there's a mystery to solve?
Okay, so we need to turn off the alarm for that in the basement. Gotcha. How did she teleport to that? It's saying like at a later time she was calling something. It wasn't saying that she instantly got there. You fucking maniac. It jumped so fast. Yeah, exactly. It was a jump. What the fuck was that? Excuse me?
It's locked.
What was that noise? Did you get the elevator working yet, bitch? Oh, fuck me. Yeah, that noise sounded very creepy. It sounded like someone was like walking down the hallway in like a tin suit. I'll tell you what. I will make my way back to my room. Just like a 14-hour nap, no biggie. man. Did you fix, you finish those errands?
Did you figure out the problem with the circuit breaker?
I can't get down there, Mr. Egan. You fix
Okay.
the fucking...
See ya, Mr. Egan.
Bye, kiddo.
What do you do now? Oh, she's not here. Yeah. I was like, you give the key to her and be like, I found the key to the library. And then she gets in trouble. Well, the elevator's here. See if it works. There's a video about how to escape and fix the elevator. Thank you very much, my good man. See the elevator stuck. It goes at the top. Yep. So then he goes blah 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 blah. But how did you get there? Huh? Huh? Humstitive? Sorry, because I really appreciate it if you could have fixed this shit, but now I gotta do all the hard work. Oh, that pisses me off. It looks dark, but actually, part of the stairway is lit, you idiot. Alright, reset the elevator. What's,
The lights!
Okay. Okay, so we want them like that, right? One, two, three. Maybe that's nope. How the fuck? I can't see that. Like very well at all. Stand. Oops.
It's too dark. I should take the elevator.
Swear on me, Jacobs. She's still not here. After she tried to murder me in the elevator. This is the one that connects to the basement, right? So it should be dark. Yes, okay. Why can I not turn around? There we go. I have to go forward to go back, as they say. This one's just blocked off, yeah. Which staircase was he talking about then? Because this one doesn't go anywhere. Alright, just goes to nothing. This one also doesn't go anywhere. Yeah. So it must be NAT lights. How the fuck do I turn it on?
Did you figure out the problem with the circuit breaker?
I did not.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Bye, kiddo.
To be honest, I definitely did not.
Hi there, how's it going?
I'll let you get back
Didn't
to your
expect you to be
magazine.
there.
Stay warm.
Watching you. Fucking. So the elevator works now, at least. That's it? Maybe that's what I had to do? Questioning.
It's too dark. I should take the elevator.
Yeah, I genuinely don't know what to do. Maybe if I could read the circuit breaker. You get to go 1, 2, 3. That's off. Is it off? Sorry. Excuse me. I can't read it well enough to tell if it's fucking off or not.
It's too dark. It's too dark. I should take the elevator.
Because I have it in windowed. You're really supposed to play this in full screen. I'm just pulling up a fucking walkthrough since I've needed to search this so much. Yada. Changing times, just kind of explaining how to do stuff. Boom, 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 ba, 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 boom, 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 boom. I just want to know how to do this. Okay. See the. How was I supposed to know this? That's where they all are, though. Some lights are out in the castle. Take the stairs, past the lounge to get downstairs. Circuit breakers on the wall across the box on the left. Is the elevator reset? Switch the top 3 breakers on the left to point towards the left. Point towards the left, and the top 6 breakers on the right to point towards the right. Okay. Top 3 breakers on the left to point towards the left. Yet again, how's I supposed to fucking know them? Oh, okay. Guess I am a fool, apparently. I was just supposed to know that. Thanks for the hints.
Yes?
I don't want to pester you, Mr. Egan, but the radiator...
Thanks for dealing with the circuit breaker. Okay,
No problem,
we're really making progress here, kid. So, you go up to Hotchkiss's room and see what she wants for dinner. She's not answering her phone.
No problem, boss.
Hi there, how's it going?
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Keep me posted.
Oh, wait, what the fuck? Major figures and events of the French Revolution. Oh, it's one of these. One of these lore books. Nope, there's none of it. Wow, Marie Antoinette, who would have guessed? Get me out, get me out, let me out. Take my suffering, thank you. Is there any, like, interesting thing in the bookshelves? Just looks like it's the books, okay. Well, if there's a library, why are these books out there? So next we're gonna go up here to this lady.
Ugh! Virginia Woolf never endured such interruptions. Who is it?
It's Nancy again. Dexter needs to know what you want for dinner.
Oh, hard to think of food candy when I'm riding the raging rapids of my theory. Oh, right now, I have plenty of pre-packaged energy globules to keep me going. But tell Baxter that I am developing a powerful craving for couscous. Yes, couscous for dinner would be splendid. I'll have a nice tip for you next time, Fanny.
Thank you for calling me Fanny.
Yes?
The professor says she has a hankering for, couscous.
Couscous? Never heard of it. Tell her to order something off the menu.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Bye, kiddo.
Fucking couscous. It's an actual food, right? I've heard of it before. I just don't know what it is. I might be right. I lost myself for a second.
Is that my couscous already?
Sorry, Professor, but there's no couscous in the house. You'll need to choose something from the hotel menu.
Well, I don't have a menu. At least not from this hotel. Oh, be a doll and fetch me one, will you, Ta-ta? Did you get the menu?
Sure did. How about opening the door so I can give it to you?
Oh, you're a sneaky one. Just slip it under the door, please. Nice and easy. No funny stuff. Oh, baby back ribs, yes. Oh, chili cheese dog. Fried bologna sandwich. I'm not usually much of a meat eater, but very well. 50 drumsticks, please.
50
chicken, that is.
drumsticks.
Cluck, cluck.
Sure. 50 drumsticks. Whatever makes you happy.
Rock and roll, dear.
Oh, what a good voice actor. Who voice acted that? Probably deceased by now. I shouldn't say that. That's probably not true.
Can I help you?
The professor has changed her order. Seems she's developed an appetite for chicken drumsticks. 50 of them.
Okay then. Drumsticks we got. Oops. But I guess Jock better take that bag of chicken legs out of the freezer. Will you tell him? And then take the rest of the day off, kid. Your radiator's as good as fixed.
Okay.
Thank you,
See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
I still don't know what the circuit breaker for the library is, so I'm just not gonna even fuck with it. Just hit the fucking button. Sound of elevator moving. It is. Jacobs, you best not get stuck again.
Ah, Nancy, ¿cómo se va?
Lisa told me you were in the Olympics. What was that like?
Disappointing, frustrating, humiliating.
Oh, what happened?
It was the worst day of my life. To fall flat on my face with my family, my country, and the rest of the world watching.
That's great.
Dexter needs you to defrost that
Dexter
big
needs
bag of
some
chicken legs.
Oh, la la la, what does he think I am? A sous chef?
I'll talk to you later.
A bientôt.
Yeah, embarrassing and all. Give me some fucking chicken. I got the second floor.
Did you see I fixed your radiator?
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
Really? You did? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for fixing my radiator. Oh, yeah, sure enough. Doesn't make any difference. Oh, that's so good. Thanks for the free oil. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to use the circuit breaker to turn off the alarm to the library and go in there, but I'm not sure.
Hello?
Hi, it's me.
How's it going, Nancy? Are things calming down around the castle?
Not unless you find it calming to climb out of a stuck elevator.
What do you mean stuck? The elevator broke down?
Well, that's what I thought.
this happened
Until
before
I
she
talked to
called the last
Dexter,
time.
who said
She
it was
told us.
probably the power switch in the basement.
But, Nancy, how could the power switch just go off while you were in the elevator?
Maybe someone turned it off. But why?
Yeah, I wonder
That's
why.
what I'm wondering.
How
I
did you
wonder.
climb out anyway?
Maybe it's
I
when called
climbed
someone
through a
up,
hatch
fake
in the
IDs.
roof of the cab and just barely made it up to the next floor.
So you were standing on top of the elevator in the open shaft? Way up high? Ugh, just the thought of it makes my stomach do somersaults.
Anything interesting in the elevator shaft?
Just a metal ladder leading up to this ventilation duct or something. Nothing unusual, except that the cover for the duct looked like it was about to fall off.
Maybe someone needed to inspect the duct and forgot to replace the grate?
Or maybe the duct leads somewhere, like to buried gold, or a hidden...
Bess, that was Nancy's last case. She's in Wisconsin now, not San Francisco.
Help! I'm a little stuck.
Hell.
Isn't it about time you checked out the scene of the crime?
Help! I'm a little stuck.
Isn't it about time you checked out the scene of the crime?
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Good luck.
Be careful!
So, what the fuck do we do to get into this goddamn library? The alarm doesn't work on the elevator, but sure as hell works on the library. I could have just gone down the stairs. Yeah. I hate how sometimes these old games they don't have the curved arrow to tell you like to go forward and around the corner basically. It's like sometimes you click and you don't know where the fuck you're headed. I think there's only one or two more old games left after this. Okay, so which one do you think is a library, huh? Let's try this one. don't see anything else out. Let's just try it. Let's try it. We'll probably get caught, but you know what? Fuck it.
Well, well, well. Look who returned to the scene of the crime. You're out of here.
Let me go back.
Didn't you hear Dexter coming?
Yeah, but I didn't know what to do. I guess I just froze.
It's not like you, Nancy. You always know how to make an emergency exit. Maybe you really do need some rest.
Who can think of rest and relaxation when there's a mystery to solve?
It's just I can't see anything involving this. Circuit breaker, so I don't fucking know if what I'm hitting is what I want to hit, basically. Well, so you don't want to enter the library the main way, I gotcha. Okay. How was I supposed to figure this out? I wish I could just see the circuit breaker so I could tell that there was no, like, turn off the library alarm button. Yoink. I like the noises it makes here. Apparently this is the correct way. It's just, I think I have an idea. Because I want to get on that ladder, I think. So hold on, let's take the boy down to the basement. And we climb out. Hell yeah, brother. Let's go. I thought that was like a sting. Hold on, let me. Let's just do this real quick. Remember what I told you? Sometimes you just don't.
Well, well, well. Look who
Excuse me?
returned to the scene of the crime. You're out of here.
Didn't you hear Dexter coming?
Yeah, but I didn't know what to do.
You're supposed to.
I just froze.
It's not like you, Nancy. You always know how to make an emergency exit.
I'm a little peeved.
Maybe you really do need some rest.
Who can think of rest and relaxation when there's a mystery to solve?
Okay. I didn't hear that noise before.
Okay, I hear you. Darn you, crazy old man. I know you hid that thing around here somewhere.
Ooh.
The least you could have done was left me a hint. I don't have time to clean this up.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't hear that door jiggling last time, so, you know, a little peeved, to be honest. Sly Rabbit will have 3 openings to its den. Huh? Nani desu ka? Okay. I'm just gonna leave you on this one, bud. What the fuck? How do I leave? Thank you. I'll get back to you on that one. Oh, what's that? There's a little thing on there. What the fuck? Diary of Hans Axel von Fürsten. Swiss French soldier to Queen Marie Antoinette during the 1780s. Wrote about her every year on the anniversary of her death until his own death in 1810. No fucking idea. Alice in the United States, okay. Just to solve the globe, 100%. 90, 45. Gotcha. Gotcha, bitch. Change the other one. Okay. Ah! Negative 15, 10, negative 5. Thank you so much for playing my game. How do we get out of this, is the question. Oh, hello? Stuck looking at this piece of paper. Oh, Nancy Drew games, man, I'll tell you. Okay, take the paper. Take it. Of course, I had to close the globe. I can't just leave it open. Negative 15. 10. Negative 5. Okay, never mind. I'm supposed to hit this one. Negative 15. 10. Excuse me? The fuck was that noise? Screw you. fuck was that? What the fuck was that noise? It was the hole he punched in the wall out of frustration, probably. Lighter. So we got lighter and oil. What the fuck? Oh. That scared me for a second. I was like, what is coming out of that candle? Castle's been... can't read that. Castle's been empty for many years now. These hallways just echo in vain. And oh, how I missed you. My one-time son. My anger's dissolved into pain. I still don't know why you pilfered my wallet. The money could hardly have mattered. That $50 I'd have given you twice, but instead, my poor heart you shattered. If only I could find you with Pensionola, talk through it as dad and son should. Perhaps you meant only to test my love. Perhaps you left misunderstood. I want you to know that your old man forgives you. Old bygones are bygone with me. So I've left you one keepsake to remember me by. You'll sure be delighted to see. Go out to the garden, my old thinking spot. My refuge in hours of dread. Your luck charm is stashed where no stranger would look, in the back of my old troubled head. Huh? So this is goodbye, dear Dexter, farewell. You offered me much needed joy, and I'll never forget all the laughter brought me, my darling young Vascally boy? Vascally? That's not what that says. Rascally boy. So Dexter is this guy's son. Dexter's looking for... in the back of my old troubled head. Go out to the garden, my old thinking spot. Can't go out to the garden right now, really, so... When he was good, he was very good. What? Students from all courses in Wisconsin competed at the Badger State Spelling Bee in Madison on Saturday. Dresser, Tanya Jones, and Dexter Egan of Butteridge. In the end, Egan, a 5th grader, correctly spelled it sesquicentennial to earn an all-expense-paid trip to month of the Vanderbilt National Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C., not to mention a trophy and statewide fame. Prepare for the event. 200 people from the state. So it's just showing that Dexter was a good boy. Yeehaw. The son of my life. But this is very sad. This is extremely depressing. He was bad, he was horrid. Sorry to report that your son Dexter was caught in school grounds last night, throwing rocks at the gymnasium windows. This is the second time he's been caught attempting to destroy school property. We fear Dexter is becoming a danger to himself and others. We have no choice to expel him. I'm sorry for taking $50 out of your wallet without asking. I know I was wrong. I know you are very disappointed in me. I'm sorry. I will never do it again. I'm sorry, your son Dexter. Suspect passing phony checks. Attorney at law. Changed your will according to the directions you gave me. In the event of your death, Dexter will have no recourse to inherit Wickford Castle. So he took him out of the will, essentially. Okay. Is there anything I can do with this piece? No. Interesting. So we're learning a little bit. old thinking spot, my refuge in hours of dread. Your luck charm is stashed where no stranger would look in the back of my old, troubled head. What the fuck is this? The garden. Is that this place that we can maybe go out to?
It's like the North Pole out there.
That has to be like that. It has to be the garden. I hazard to believe there's no garden anywhere else here. I did get a key. Times, dude. It's only 3, maybe that's AM.
Can I help you?
So, did you grow up around here?
You could say that.
Did you know the original owner, Ezra Wickford, when he lived here?
You could say that.
What was he like?
They call it the past for a reason, okay? Because it's over.
So, do you know if Ezra Wickford had a place where he liked to go and think? Someplace he thought of as a refuge?
There was a private area of the garden. Yeah. The entrance was hidden, so no one could bother him there.
Were you allowed to go out there?
Once in a while he'd bring me out there and teach me about his favorite flowers, but that was like 100 years ago.
Do you think I could go check it out?
Forget about it. There's nothing out there but dead weeds and crumbling statues.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Bye, kiddo.
But how do I get to the garden? I don't understand how to get to the garden. How does one get to the garden in the first place? Follow-up question. How did he open the library if I have the key? Thinking. I mean, this has to be garden.
It's like the North Pole out there.
How the fuck do I get there? So let's go back upstairs. And ask our good old friends for some hinties. And see what they say.
So what'd you find in the library?
How do you know I was in the library?
Oh, come on, Nancy. You've been on the prowl. I can tell by the sparkle in your eye.
Wow, is it that obvious? I guess I'll have to work on my poker face.
I knew it! So, what'd you find in there? Dead bodies? Ezra Wickford's icky childhood bug collection?
Actually, I did find a secret room of Ezra Wickford's, but no bodies or treasure. There were a few bugs, now that you mention it.
Really? What else? Do tell.
Oh, nothing very interesting. Just a half-melted candle and some old papers that didn't make much sense.
Aw, you're no fun.
When you researched this place, did you find any references
By the way,
to a
did you find any
secret
references to a
garden?
secret garden?
Not that I remember. But I probably wasn't even thinking about gardens. I mean, it's hardly croquet weather.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Stay warm.
I got some theories. I have some theories. There's a reason why I don't want to tell her everything. What am I doing? Let's go down the stairs. Oh wait, no, it's not open right now. Shoot. Is he not open? What time is it? 4 on the dot. Isn't he open then? I want to ask him about the garden. He might know. Quick. Probably would have just been faster to take the elevator, but I didn't feel like it in the moment. Do you mind, there you go.
Ah, Nancy, ¿cómo se va?
I'll talk to you later.
A bientôt.
A bientôt. See if the old woman has anything for us. I'm trying to think of what else I can do.
Is that you, Brandy? Oh, I'm glad you're here. At the moment, my theory is rising like a magnificent souffle. I need to collect a few more ingredients, if you will, but it's a delicate situation. If I leave my room even for a moment, I fear the souffle will come crashing down in a heap.
What do you need me for, Professor?
What I need is some information about the castle. Hard numbers. I've come to the conclusion that you are an enterprising and faithful soul. Therefore, I have decided to entrust you with this important mission. Who knows? If you succeed, I might whisk you away from the hotel business to be my personal research assistant.
Well, Professor Hodgkiss, I'm not actually in the hotel business, but I'd love to help.
Marvelous! Here's what I need to know. How many days before her 38th birthday was Marie Antoinette executed? I'll be very eager to hear what you come up with. But please, don't disturb me unless you have the answer.
Okay. It's an oddly specific thing to ask, but you know what? I think I might know where the answer is. These questions are just gonna get... How many days were you murdered before your 38th birthday? Huh? I don't care about John the Buffy yet. November 2nd. She was born on November 2nd. Scotland Paris as prisoners. So November 2nd. She was executed without proof of crimes. Art for the Revolutionary, October 16th. So October is 31 days. 31 minus 16 is 15. Plus 2 is 17. 17 days before her 38th birthday. Right? $17 days. Okay. Thank you very much. So we're learning stuff, haha. Totally useful facts, like when was Marie Antoinette's birthday?
Yes. Did you find the information I asked you for?
Sure did.
Good, but I need you to write it down so I don't forget.
Write your answer below.
Thank you. Let me do some calculations to see if this is correct. Eureka! If there's one thing I like in a young person, it's ingenuity. Now, I've got work to do. Time to stir the cauldron and stoke the fire. But if you'd like to talk, I'll be holding office hours in the lobby between 3 and 6 a.m. Meet me then.
Between 6 a.m.? Crazy woman. I want to be up at that time. Totally don't want to do that. Haha.
It's locked.
I know it's locked. Alarm. Alright. Totally normal time for people to be up in a hotel. And they're just things, probably. Depends on what kind of city they're in. If it's a party city, you know. Hello, madame. Where the fuck are you? Excuse me? I'm a little pissed off, to be honest. You woke me up at 3 in the morning. And you're not even here.
It's locked.
I should trust an eccentric. Unless she means... Like she said it backwards, like... I think she'll be there from 6 a.m. till 3 p.m., essentially. Which would honestly just piss me off. Ma'am. Nobody's awake. It's too early. Oh. I accidentally clicked my OBS scene. I don't know how that happened. Literally not supposed to be able to happen. Hold on, I'm fixing it. There you go. Okay. The mouse is locked into the game. I don't know how that happened. I think if I get too close to the screen, yeah, it comes unlocked for like half a second, and I could do it, but... let's see. Just go to 9 a.m. Nancy, please. Beep. 5 more minutes. Okay. Let's go ask George. Of course, you gotta walk to the correct place on the map so that you can click forward so that you can go into your door. Hey guys, how's it going? You up at 9 in the morning?
Hello?
Hi, George.
Hey, Nancy. What's the latest?
That ventilation duct in the elevator shaft? It leads to the library.
I knew it! So you got inside?
Did the vandal do a lot of damage?
It was a mess in there, all right. The vandal even clawed a big hole in one of the walls. He, or she, must have been desperate to find something.
Like what?
I don't know. Before I could really investigate, Dexter came in.
Uh-oh. What did you do?
I hid back in the duct. He was looking for something, and then he left.
Well, that sounds awfully suspicious. Didn't he say he didn't want anything touched until the police came?
Right, I know.
Wow. I wonder what everyone is looking for.
Maybe one of the books in the library contains a secret code.
Or a treasure map.
Or maybe I'm too late. Maybe the vandal already found it. Whatever it was.
Apparently old Dexter doesn't think so.
Help! I'm a little stuck.
Help!
Stuck?
A sassy detective like you, Nancy?
It's an alarming thought, isn't it, Bess?
Fuck off.
Help! I'm a little stuck.
Hello? Game has frozen. Fuck. Bruh. Oh no, it's stuck. The game crashed. I soft lock it. Oh no. Oh. Well. Hello, Kitsune. I cursed your game. I made it freeze just by my presence, yeah. Thanks a lot. Fuck. Where's my save? There it is. Oh, it's... I didn't save since I was at the library. I'd have to do a little bit of work, but not that much. It's not that bad. Yeah, I'm getting to it. There you go. Move this back to here. Oof, there we go. Okay. Alright. Let's do this shit again.
Okay, I hear you.
Okay. Oops. Go back. Fuck, go back.
Crazy old man. I know you hid that thing around here somewhere.
At least I know what to do for the next little bit.
The least you could have done was left me a hint.
The least you could have done.
I don't have time to clean this up.
Oh, you know what we could do? We could probably, Is this game crashing over and over? No, this is the first time it crashed. We could probably... Let's read this again. Is that how this game works? No, it's not, believe it or not. It's actually the first time one of these games has crashed on me. I didn't even check this out before. True stories behind famous portraits? Oh, fuck. This was something to do with this portrait later. Gotcha. We can just straight up solve this. So it was you? Yeah. It was your presence. Very old door opening. Oop, oop, oop. There you go. Do. Something else here. Let's see this shit again. Oh, look at how a good boy. Royal Tower PogChamp. Thank you. Thanks for the poggers, dude. Yeah, my game actually just crashed, so I'm getting back to the point I was at real quick, so that's why I'm just kind of skipping through stuff. I didn't do this, though. I'm sure I can, like, do something. Like, haha. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Fuck. How am I supposed to determine what the, Am I supposed to use fingerprints or something like that? Oh, fuck. What am I doing? Can I not, like, cancel out of this? Okay. There has to be a way to get the code off of that, but maybe I don't have the required resources. Did I read this before? Yeah, it's the Alice. Now, let me just look around for stuff real quick. Is there anything else here? Just the book of the portrait. There. Ooh. Book. Purple Hearted Queen. Favorite color is purple. Loyalty, dignity, wisdom, and truth. Purple rose, wisdom and loyalty to her people. Truth of her innocence. Oops. Alright, shit. I don't know. I think there has to be some way that we can determine what this is. But I don't know. I know we're supposed to do fingerprint stuff, but... Let's skedaddle out of here for now. Go back to where we were, basically. Okay. Let's go talk to this girl, who's very suspicious.
Hi there, how's it going?
Did you know Professor Hotchkiss published a book on Marie Antoinette?
Yeah, I looked her up on the internet. The critics panned the book. Looks like other historians think she's a real quack.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
She's not
Keep me
questioning
posted.
in the library.
Hi there, how's it going?
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Later, Nancy.
Ventured in alternate reality.
Can I help you?
So, did you grow up around here?
You could say that.
Did you know the original owner, Ezra Wickford, when he lived here?
You could say that.
Did you know him well?
They call it the past for a reason, okay? Because it's over.
So, do you know if Ezra Wickford had a place where he liked to go and think? Someplace he thought of as a refuge?
There was a private area of the garden. Yeah. The entrance was hidden, so no one could bother him there.
Were you allowed to go out there?
Once in a while he'd bring me out there and teach me about his favorite flowers, but that was like 100 years ago.
Do you think I could go check it out?
Forget about it. There's nothing out there but dead weeds and crumbling statues.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
This mysterious garden. Let's go do this stuff again.
Is that you, Brandy? Oh, I'm glad you're here. At the moment,
Sit and
my
listen to her talk
theory is
again.
rising like a magnificent
Crazy woman.
souffle. I need to collect a few more
Whoops, I forgot you can't click out of the...
ingredients, if you will, but it's a delicate situation. If I leave my room even for a moment, I fear the souffle will come crashing down in a heap.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna answer.
What do you need me for, Professor?
What I need is some information about the castle. Hard numbers.
I
I've come to the conclusion that you are an enterprising and faithful soul. Therefore,
Totally.
I have decided to entrust you with this important mission. Who knows? If you succeed, I might whisk you away from the hotel business to be my personal research assistant.
Well, Professor Hotchkiss, I'm not actually in the hotel business, but I'd love to help.
Marvelous! Here's what I need to know. How old was Marie Antoinette when she married King Louis? I'll be very eager to hear what you come up with. But please, don't disturb me unless you have the answer.
Different question. You friggin' kidding me, dude? How old were you, Marie? This is the wrong book. That away. Teenager, she's about to away, but was in 1770, so she was 15 years old. Bada bing, bada boom. Gosh, I love my history facts. Fuck. Fucking arrows. There you go.
Yes. Did you find the information I asked you for?
Did.
Sure did.
Good, but I need you to write it down so I don't forget.
No problem. 15.
Thank you. Let me do some calculations to see if this is correct. Eureka! If there's one thing I like in a young person, it's ingenuity. Now, I've got work to do. Time to stir the cauldron and stoke the fire. But if you'd like to talk, I'll be holding office hours in the lobby between 3 and 6 a.m. Meet me then.
I have 6 viewers. Hello? I just looked over at my viewer count. Should not be, it's not the numbers I usually pull in when I play Nancy Drew, I should say.
Can I help you?
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
So... Okay. Now we're back to where we're supposed to be. I want to meet her, but when I went there before, she wasn't there, so I have no freaking idea.
It's locked.
I'm hesitant to ask them for help again, because I might crash my game. So I'm gonna save first. Yeah, it's been saved. I'm gonna save before making a call.
Hello?
Hi, George.
Hey, Nancy. What's the latest?
That ventilation...
Ah, I forgot. It does this stupid stuff again. Hold on.
in the elevator shaft? It leads to the library.
I knew it! So you got inside?
Did the vandal do a lot of damage?
I need to...
It was a mess in there.
No, fuck.
Right?
There you go.
The vandal even clawed a big hole in one of the walls. He or she must have been desperate to find something.
Like what?
I don't know. Before I could really investigate, Dexter came in.
Uh-oh. What did you do?
I hid back in the duct. He was looking for something, and then he left.
Well, that sounds
like
awfully
Starburst time to me.
suspicious. Didn't he say he didn't want anything touched until the police came?
Right, I know.
Wow. I wonder what everyone is looking for.
Maybe one of the books in the library contains a secret code.
Or a treasure map.
Or maybe I'm too late. Maybe the vandal already found it. Whatever it was.
Apparently old Dexter doesn't think so.
Help! I'm a little stuck.
Help.
There's a
It
world of
always sounds-
discovery still to be made in the library, Nancy.
Well, a mini world, anyway.
Oh. Because I didn't open it up, the game hasn't registered that.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye,
That's probably why
Nancy.
she didn't
See
talk
ya.
to you. It's because I just skipped the Atlas books. I have to open it up technically to get the trigger, I guess. Oof, that oofs me. That oofs me real hard. To the basement. Let's go. Starburst time. Too far. There you go. Okay. So let me read the Atlas book first, just to make sure. Yep, there's Wisconsin. Yep, there's that thing that I already solved. Wait, what's this?
It's so dark in here.
I don't think I can do this. Guess not. Okay, well. I'm just gonna exit stage left. Oof. I still want to know.
It's stuck.
It's stuck. Ah. How about this? Let's go. Hello.
The elevator's in the way.
How do we do this? I want to go down, Nancy. Oh, freak, how do I do this? Maybe. Maybe, just maybe.
There's something down there.
What? Oh, that's very strange. Okay. What I have to do is call it to a different location, so it. Maybe the key we got was for the elevators? Could be what it is. I don't know why it'd be in a candle, though, you know, honestly. It's a strange place to store a key. What am I doing? Go to the basement, dude. This boy's around, right? Yes. Hey man, you don't say anything.
It's locked. It's locked.
Oh, really?
It's locked.
I have no idea.
Ah, Nancy, ¿cómo se va?
I'll talk to you later.
A bientôt.
Biento, as they say. I could just rode the elevator up on the dingus. Let's go talk to your boy again.
Can I help you?
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
You're a trooper.
Huh, how do I get the elevator? To not... be on the bottom floor, but also have the door be locked. Some of this box, maybe? She can look at the box, but there's nothing on it. I don't know. Big stuff. Okay. So we can get down here. The elevator is in the way, though. Do we just wait? Have to wait till someone uses the elevator? I feel like that's not how it should work. Oh, we gotta get the keypad. How the fuck do we get it though? I feel like it's... Hold on. Is there like some like ink or something around here that I can put the paintbrush in? Because I feel like it has to do with the paintbrush. Ooh, right there. It's like wax, but you know what? Might work. No. So I feel like we have to use the paintbrush to determine what the key code is, and then from there we can come back in here. But we need something to like paint it on. Let's go back to my room and see what that thing says. It should be. Let's go. Should be up here. Oh, listen, the mirror room doesn't move, idiot. Am I done? I am done. Still have this letter in my inventory. Hello. Touch things. Some of the oil from our skin is left behind on the surface. Our fingertips have a unique pattern, and the oil shows or prints this pattern. This is how we get the term fingerprint. We touch several surfaces with the same fingertip. The oil begins to get used up, so the fingerprint becomes lighter and lighter. The most common method of discovering fingerprints is called dusting. When you brush a light powder over a surface, the powder or dust will cling to the oil left by fingertips, revealing the fingerprints. 2 and 2 together figure out how to determine keypad and access codes. Here's a little test. If you saw the 4 fingerprints below, what order would you put them in from first to last? The several surfaces of the same fingertip the oil begins to get used up, so the fingerprint becomes lighter. So it'd be 1735 would be the code for that one. Okay, but how do I? So I need dust. There was some spilled dirt. We'll just take this spilled dirt. Yeah, I'm doing 360s over here. Okay, so we come in here. It's already called, you idiot. Go over here. We go here. We do not go here, you idiot. You got accident. Okay, turn around, go back in. Go up the ladder until we get to the second vent. We go in, we crawl. We click, 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 click. We go down. We go in. Inside, we take a look at the dirt. We grab the frig. Like, it has to be the paintbrush, right? Because when you dust for fingerprints, you use a little brush. See, I don't want to do that, though, is the thing. How did I cancel it last time? There we go, I just did that. Okay.
Sure is dusty.
Oh, let's go, Poggers. He's figured it out. He's done it, the absolute mad lad. Okay. Thank you. 3-star 7-2. Approved. So 3-star 7-2. Gotcha. Okay. Now let's do the elevator up. Hello. Poggers.
It's locked.
It's locked. Thank Christ. Okay. We're upstairs. Go in here. Absolute mad lad. Alright. Let's see what's down here, huh? Farther you go.
Nancy, what are you doing here?
Don't you think I should be asking you that question?
I can explain, Nancy, but please, don't tell anyone that you found me here. If I get sent back to France, my fiancé will give up on me, and I will have let down my family again.
How can you expect me to keep quiet while you go around destroying the castle? If you're willing to saw through this gate, then you must be the one who wrecked the library too.
Nancy, I had nothing to do with what happened in the library. I swear the tower holds a valuable French historical document. If I can find it and return it to France, Perhaps I can make up for my failure at the Olympics.
What makes you believe this French document still exists in a tower that was imported to Wisconsin 80-some years ago?
The tower first belonged to the Chateau Rochemont in France. When Ezra Wickford bought the tower, my great-grandfather was the master carpenter in charge of dismantling it and preparing it for shipment. One day, when he was working alone, he found a secret compartment in one of the walls.
A secret compartment?
Inside, he found an old journal with a royal crest on the cover and a medallion with a strange blue stone in it. But he heard other carpenters coming, so he hid the medallion in his pocket and sealed the journal back in the compartment. Before he could get back to study the journal and return the medallion, the tower was dismantled and shipped to America. He never learned who the journal belonged to or what it said.
Why didn't your great-grandfather tell anyone about his discovery?
He thought if he told his story, Ezra Wickford might get angry, accuse him of interfering with the project, and try to ruin his name as a carpenter. So he kept quiet.
But he told you this story?
I was his only great-grandson. On his deathbed, he gave me the medallion and told me the whole story. He begged me to come here to Wisconsin to find the journal and return it to France.
You must feel a real sense of responsibility to carry out your great-grandfather's dying wish.
Oh yes, of course. But it's not just for my great-grandfather. It is for France. The journal bore a royal seal. It must have belonged to Marie Antoinette, because she used to visit the tower during the Revolution. So perhaps it contains her confessions, or perhaps it contains proof of her innocence. Either way, the contents of that journal could change French history forever.
I just don't see how you can think that journal will still be up there after all these years.
I know it's possible that someone found the secret compartment when the tower was being put back together, but I have to check anyway. I just have to know. Nancy, do you think you could help me? Let me show you this medallion, and maybe you'll be able to tell me what it's for.
I don't know, Jacques. You seem pretty desperate. Why should I believe that you're not the library vandal?
Oh, Nancy, you must believe me. I would never try to destroy that beautiful library. After all, most of those books are French. Now will you help me? I think this medallion will interest you. And maybe you'll have some idea what it's for. It's in my locker. Will you go get it while I take care of something? The combination is 2665. I'll meet you in the locker room in a minute.
Well, as long as you promise to tell Christy what's going on.
You're the best, Nancy.
That's what they tell me.
What the fuck? You still here, bud? No.
It's locked. It's locked.
I was hoping, I was like, poggers, do we have it? What's up here? I called it. I freaking called it. It's already up here, right? Yep. 2665. Yep. Who would have seen that one coming?
Ouch! Oh, someone must have knocked me out.
Let's see if we can-
Headache headquarters. Nancy here.
Nancy, it's Jacques. What happened? Are you okay?
Uh-huh.
I don't really know what happened. I opened your locker like you said, and then it was lights out Nancy.
But you do have my medallion, right?
It was the last thing I saw, but I sure don't have it now.
Oh la la, you can't be serious.
I'm sorry, Jacques. I know how important that medallion was to you.
This is too much. Oh la la, unbelievable.
Nope. Thought you might have something to say to me. Nope.
Thanks for coming down. I've been wanting to talk to you. How's your head? Did you slip or what?
Well, let's just say someone must be trying to tell me to get a little more rest on this vacation. Anyway, I'm planning on making a speedy recovery.
It's just that when I found you out cold in the basement and hauled you back to your room, I noticed all this red dirt on your shoes. I'm just curious where it came from.
Mr.
Be
Egan,
honest.
I confess. I found my way into the corridor that leads to the Queen's Tower. As you probably know, the dirt in that tunnel is very red. I hope you won't consider this trespassing.
Nope. If you must know, I'm impressed. Ezra Wickford set that secret door up so nobody would be able to find it. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with getting into that tower. Ezra told me that if I could get through the secret door, he'd take me up to see the Queen's Tower. Finally, I got into the tunnel, and when I came out with that red dirt all over me, he laughed. He was actually proud of me.
That's an amazing story, Mr. Egan.
It's an amazing
I'm glad you're not
story.
angry. I guess I'm just as curious as you once were.
I'd say you earned the right to check out the tower for yourself, but you gotta get through that gate, right? There's an old skeleton key in the maintenance shed. Now that the storm's passed, you can go out and get it. But be careful. It's still dead cold out there.
I don't want to press my luck with you, but I sure would like to see Ezra's private garden. Could you tell me how to find it?
It's nothing but wasteland out there. If you're bent on tromping around in the cold, go left when you get outside, away from the shed. Look for a wrought iron gate. You'll figure out the rest.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
You're a trooper.
Thank you, Mr. Egan. Dude, what a fucking great man. Favorite character so far? What am I doing?
Hi there, how's it going?
I'll let you get back to your
I'll let you
magazine.
get back to your
Keep me
magazine.
posted.
Mm-hmm. I will. Shit. I trust her for 1 second. It's very cold out here. Okay, I think I just solved that by accident. Okay. music changed when I pick up this medallion. It looks like a second medallion, kind of. Creating loving memory of Eleanor Wickford. I don't know what this is. I'll probably come back to it later. Can't do anything with that. Okay, let's go up to the shed. Do. I have no idea. Honestly, I forgot the reason why I came to this shit. Now I feel like an idiot. Trying to adopt the son of a... "25-year anniversary extra Egan's release is coinciding with the grand opening of Wickford Castle, now opening by the enterprising young Christy Lane. It's true, and rumor has it that Egan's determined to straighten out his life and make up for past mistakes. So he was in jail for 25 years for those fake checks, dude? That's a lot of fucking time. 3.0, 2.0, 4.0. Is that what I got to get the levers at? I think I got it. Thank you. Do not mind if I do. Is that what I came to the shed for? Did he say there's a key in the shed for the old place? Just go out there and get it. That had to have been it, right? What is this? There's this mess. This looks nasty. Okay, what was it? Three, 2, 4. Over here? No. Excuse me?
For crying out loud. Didn't you read the keep away, employees only sign?
It was an accident, Mr. Egan. I bumped the levers, and suddenly all those gears just started turning.
Look, this isn't a playground, and I have a job to do. Mess with the ski lift again, and I'll send you packing.
Apparently I solved it. But apparently we shouldn't be solving it yet. Okay. So... we got a new key. And a medallion. Let's... let's go down to the basement. Actually, let's not use the elevator. Let's take the elevator down to the first floor, but Let's not use it because I want the basement area to be free so I can go in there and test this key out. What was the code? Oh, fuck. What was the code? It was 3*72.
It's locked.
God, dude, what a gaming god. That's not what I meant to be. Go to events. So he said this key goes to the tower. Correct. Where does this door lead? Huh? Wait.
It's locked.
Oh. You're an idiot. You're just a big old
It's
dumb.
locked.
Big idiot. 3*72.
It's locked.
Heck. 3*72. Easiest game in my life. Okay, upstairs. Oop, upstairs. There you go. What it changed. I don't like how the lock order can change on that. Okay. What the hell? Just gonna leave that alone for now. I see. Up, middle, down. Gotcha. Something's supposed to be up. Those one's supposed to be down. This one's supposed to be middle. Down. Thank you so much. What was that? Oh, it's just a torch. Thought it was like a face on the wall. Oh, this stuff. I see. was like, how do I control it? But no, I understand. I need to get someone in one of these zones so Tiger Boy can. Go. But how do we do this? So we can get him in his spot, but then Mr. Rat here can get in perfectly fine. I'm stupid. I don't really like that sound. Oh, is that just a staircase descending? What about the door?
Looks like some kind of prison.
Prison. Yeah, it must have been the stairs. Can I not look down at the prison? Okay, I guess not. Oh! What? I didn't even mean to do that. I guess I know there's a puzzle here. Oh. Oh, you can rotate it too. Don't like that. Do not like this. This is how it's supposed to be. I gotta figure out all the like bottom pieces first. I think would be a good solution. This is a bottom piece. That comes there. Good. There we go. Okay. Bottom figured out. Next, we start getting the sides. Perfect. Not so perfect. There There you go. So that means these two pieces would be like that. There you go. Okay. Now for the rest of this is going to be a little bit of a mess. So let's find what piece connects to this. I do not like this. Same I am. Oh, the top has spikes on it. Okay, I see. Yes, that's okay. So now just the middle pieces. God, this looks like a mess. This just looks disgusting. These two pieces connect. Though from where, I do not know. There you go. There you go. We're making progress. My eyes. There you go. Oh, my eyes. There you go. Okay. Perfect. Oh, that was it. That was it. There you go. There you go. There you go. I swear on me, Jacobs. Is this not it? Is it upside down, maybe? Oh no. Let me make sure I'm not going insane. Okay. Frig, I did do it wrong. These pieces down here are supposed to... I did it upside down. Okay. Yep. it's not really that hard of a fix. Just, you know, more time consuming than anything else. Okay, now... Not even looking at it to see if I did it right or not. There we go. Whew.
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts.
Oh, we need his medallion and another one, maybe? Oh, I guess that closes off the stairway, I guess. Yep. Okay. So someone standing there, it's just a freaking boy. I don't like how I can look up close at him, because I feel like I can do something with him. Oh! I have no idea what that's supposed to do, but okay. Thanks. Oh, we can't go back through that way? Okay. Well, let's go. That just makes a noise that should not exist in this world. Let's go down to the basement. What time is it? It is time for Jock to be open, apparently, so...
Nancy, I still cannot believe you lost my medallion. How could you have been so careless?
I wasn't exactly careless, you know, and I didn't lose your medallion either. But I don't have it. Where were you, anyway? Weren't you supposed to meet me?
When I showed up, you were having a catnap on the floor. Ugh, I would be ruined by you American women.
Guess you'd better stay away from me then. Goodbye.
Au revoir, little Miss Nightmare. Look, keep the stupid medallion. It's yours.
Excuse me? Is she here? No, she's not. Of course. Of course not.
Hey there, Nancy.
Why are those holes in the crest on the floor of the tower room?
I can help you, but we shouldn't talk about it now. Not here. Call me later.
Okay.
You've been holding out on me, Mr. Egan. I read in an old issue of the Daily Telegraph that you grew up here, right in this castle.
All right. I did live here for a few years, once upon a time. I was an orphan until Ezra Wickford came along and adopted me. But I left the castle when I was 16, and I never saw him again. That's the story, all right?
Why didn't you ever come back to visit?
Some things can't be explained, kid. It was a long time ago, and nothing can change it now.
I'm trying to get into the tower, but I can't get across that big pit.
I can help you, but we shouldn't talk about it now. Not here. Call me later.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Alrighty then.
Fuck off. Let's call Mr. Egan. If he even has his number. Don't. How are we supposed to call you, Mr. Egan? Mr. Egan. I'm actually gonna go down to the basement. I already have my suspicions. I'm gonna go down to the basement. I'm going to go back outside and see if there's something else in the shed that I missed, maybe. 'Cause that's like the only place I
Maybe I should try during the day.
It is nighttime, apparently. Thank you, Nancy, for telling me. So I can't look at my own clock. I hate how you can't just turn to the left there. Okay. Set alarm. Excuse me? Did I accidentally hit cancel? Alright. Let's see if we can talk to this girl, because we really haven't had much stuff with her lately. Oh, she's not here. Of course not. Alright, let's go downstairs. Let's go back outside since it's now daytime. What? Thank you, game, for letting me progress forward. Like, what is this? There has to be something here, right? Those black diamond signs? That's cool. Don't mess with that. Piss them off. No idea. I want to talk to this girl, and then if nothing happens after that, I'm gonna consult the guide and see what it says. Is she not here? I don't know what time she's here at.
It's locked.
Yeah, it's locked, it's locked. It definitely hit set there. Okay. Yeah, you know what, game? You're real funny. You're a real funny guy. Making me hit cancel and all that. Let's see. I'll be down here. Talk to her.
Glad you came down to talk. Get this. I saw Dexter walking out to the maintenance shack with this, like, green ornament thing in his hand. He's up to something, right? Maybe you should check it out.
Thanks for the tip, Lisa. I think I will. Want to come along?
Thanks, Nancy, but you're the brainiac. I'll just guard this comfy chair and wait for your report.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Stay warm.
Oh, thanks for telling me about that. So, we know there's a green ornament in the shed, most likely. Is it this thing? Excuse me. Red. There it is, right there. I see it. Thank you. Miss me with that. Probably the rat had to be there before we see it.
It's freezing out here.
No?
I'm locked out. If I don't get inside soon, I'll freeze to death.
Oh. Fuck with this shit again. So, 3, 2, 4.
Gosh, I can hardly feel my toes.
You're inside a shed, what do you mean? That's not correct.
What the? What's going on out here? Is that you, Nancy? Come inside. It's freezing out here. What kind of a stunt was that, Missy?
I was freezing. That stunt was my version of an SOS.
Well then, what can I say except good thinking?
Can I say except you're welcome? Hey, how's it going?
Nancy, I heard you got locked out. You could have frozen to death. So, what was Dexter hiding out there?
I don't know. It just looked like your average maintenance shed to me. So, next time you give me a hot tip, Lisa, it better come with some earmuffs.
Huh, I thought for sure I was onto something. I still think Dexter's shady. I'd keep an eye on him if I were you.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Later, Nancy.
Dexter's a nuanced character.
Hey there, Nancy.
Why are those holes in the crest on the floor of the tower room?
I can help you, but we shouldn't talk about it now. Not here. Call me later.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
You're a trooper.
Okay, I'm gonna save before they crash my game again. You know what? I just remembered the tip thing crashed my game before as well in the first game. There was like a tip that would just crash your game, I think. So always save before getting tips, I just remembered. It's a static rule that I will always do from now on. It has been a bit since I've saved that way, so... Bam. Progress. Save it. Give me some good tippus.
Hello?
George?
And best too. What's new, Nancy?
Help! I'm a little stuck.
Don't you have some more reading to do in that secret room?
Excuse me? More reading to do in that secret room. Huh?
Help! I'm a little stuck.
Don't you have some more reading to do in that secret room?
Which one? There are like several. You mean the one in the library?
Wickford wrote Dexter a farewell poem before he died.
The inventor of chocolate milk was a poet, too?
Yum, I could write a poem or two about chocolate milk.
It says that he hid some sort of luck charm for Dexter to find.
Where?
Something about his old thinking spot somewhere out in the garden. Funny, but I didn't see any garden when I came in.
Well, you can't exactly tiptoe through the tulips when they're buried under 6 feet of snow.
Never mind my cheeky cousin over there, Nancy. When the storm passes, you should go out and see what you can find.
I found Ezra Wickford's secret garden. You'll never guess what Dexter's boyhood luck charm was.
A rabbit's foot?
A little green leprechaun?
Guess again. A medallion with a red stone in it. Do you think I should give it back to Dexter?
Oh yeah, like honesty is the best policy with creepy convicts?
Fuck you, George.
I think George is politely trying to say that you should find out what the medallion's for before you breathe a word of it to anyone. You'll probably need it to solve this mystery.
I've been doing some research on Marie Antoinette.
Find anything interesting?
Apparently, Marie Antoinette was once given an extravagant tiara with a ruby, a sapphire, an emerald, and a humongous diamond in it. But she hated it and refused to wear it.
Who ever heard of a queen who hated jewels?
What's even weirder is that before she was executed, the tiara just disappeared. Nobody has ever found it.
Maybe it's somewhere right in Wickford Castle. And that's what the vandal tore the library apart looking for.
Or it could be the old childhood luck charm Wickford mentioned in the poem. Maybe that's what you saw Dexter hunting for.
Who ever heard of a kid carrying around a bazillion-dollar tiara for good luck?
Help! I'm a little stuck.
Don't you have some more reading to do in that secret room?
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye!
Huh? Nani desu ka? Okay, well, we're gonna go around to the secret rooms. All these secret rooms we've discovered. First things first. Make sure this is up here. There we go.
It's locked.
It's locked. Okay. Okay, so first, secret room. First, secret room. Don't you have a little more reading to do in that secret room? There's some stuff here. Ah. The book collection. I don't think this is what they meant. But I didn't see this earlier, and she did mention it as if I did, so... I already read this. We already read this. Very good boy. Oh, I guess we didn't read the individual things, so maybe... Okay, so I've read all those individually. Maybe that's the key that I needed. Let's go talk to Dexter now, I guess.
Hey there, Nancy.
Why are those holes in the crest on the floor of the tower room?
I can help you, but we shouldn't talk about it now. Not here. Call me later.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Bye,
I
kiddo.
call him, but I don't have any number for him. Maybe I'd talk to this girl.
Hi there, how's it going?
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Keep me posted.
Okay, if they just tell me to check the secret room again, I'm consulting Yolden Guide. Yolden Guide of the Treasure Tower. Let's out the other number. Let's see what he says. My boy Ned.
Hello?
Ned, it's me.
Well, you're a sound for sore ears. Bess called me and told me your vacation is rapidly turning into another mystery. So what's the latest?
I think whatever's going on around here must have something to do with the castle's history and the tower that Ezra Wickford imported from France.
What do you mean?
It's just a hunch. I'll know more once I find my way into the tower. What's going on with you?
Ah, the usual. Just buried in books over here.
Put on your thinking cap. I need a hint.
Hold on. Thinking cap on. Stand by for a hint. Gee, Nancy, I wish I could help, but I don't know what to do.
I'm trying to decide what to do next. Any thoughts?
Gee, Nancy, I wish I could help, but I don't know what to do.
Bye, Ned.
Go get him, Nancy.
Just George and Bess. Give an answer. At least they give an answer.
Hello?
George?
And Bess too. What's new, Nancy?
Find a secret room in the library.
Help. I'm a little stuck.
Sorry, Nancy. We're fresh out of ideas.
I know what would refuel us. Milkshakes.
Okay, so that...
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye, Nancy.
See ya!
So that was the answer to their conundrum. So now I just gotta go around and something's gonna happen, I assume. Eventually. Click, 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 click.
Hi there, how's it going?
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Keep me
I'll let you
posted.
get back to your magazine. I wonder if we can talk to the old woman. I guess we could try meeting her at the hours between 3 and 6 a.m. as well.
It's locked.
We could also try talking to the ski instructor again, but he kind of hates us right now, so I don't know. Oh, click, 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 click. It was just open. It was just open. It just past 5 p.m. Oh no, it's 1. So wait. Does it show that it's open if you're over here? I know I saw. Does not. Okay. Oh.
Look, keep the stupid medallion. It's yours.
Okay. I don't have it, but okay. We could check his locker again. What was it? Something 665? So apparently, I looked at the guide. I consulted Ye Olden Guide. Apparently, before the professor, even if you solved your stuff, didn't show up. But now she does, given that she said she would show up before. So...
It's locked.
Oh, I want to set the time to 4 a.m. just in case. Tippity tap. Set the time. 4 a.m. Just gonna sleep for, you know, like 12, 14-ish hours, you know how it be. It's a great vacation, by the way. Just get to sleep for like 14 hours. With these medallions while someone's just like sitting around waiting like, oops. Hello? There you are.
Nancy, dear, welcome to the witching hour. Isn't it marvelous to be up and about when others are sound asleep? I find my brainwaves are at their most powerful during this time.
Yes, this big old place does feel quiet at this hour. But do you think everyone is really asleep? I mean, if this is the only time you're away from your room, when else could you have been robbed?
You're right on that. This is the only time that someone could break into my room. But why are you so interested in this robbery anyway?
Actually, it's Dexter who's most concerned. He seems to feel very responsible for everything going smoothly at the castle while Christy Lane is away. And, well, I guess things aren't going too smoothly. I'm just trying to help him out.
I'd like to tell you more about the robbery, but I'm afraid it just wouldn't be good for my blood pressure. I'm traumatized, you see, because the stolen item was a keepsake from a dear friend, and it was a cornerstone of my theory. I'm sure you understand.
Have you checked your room for clues? Usually the thief leaves some sort of evidence behind.
Clues, you say? I guess I haven't really looked. Oh, I've been utterly embroiled in my work.
What are you working on?
Well, you probably know by now that I'm a scholar of French history. My specialty is Marie Antoinette. Oh, poor Marie, the most misunderstood queen of the 18th century. Marie used to visit the very tower that now belongs to this castle. I'm convinced that this place holds evidence that will forever change the way the world views Marie. But the walls have ears, so I'd rather not say any more right now. Oh, if you're really interested, why don't you go up to my room and have a look around yourself? You've been such a great help to me, almost like an apprentice. Oh, I've always wanted an apprentice.
Wow, Professor, that's really generous of you. I'd love to learn more about your work, but are you sure you don't mind?
I insist! Your mind is like a ravenous monkey gobbling up every banana in its path. Oh, How can I stand in the way?
Yet again, this voice
Here's my
actress.
extra pass key. I get back to work at 6
Very
a.m.
good.
sharp, so just make sure you vacate the premises by 5:59 and put things back where you find them. It's all scientifically organized in there.
I found something that I think you'll be very interested in. It seems to be some kind of journal. I think it was written by Marie Antoinette herself.
What? Let me see that. This is it. I've been trying to track this down for 15 years. Where on earth did you find it?
Yes, I think this could help prove your theory. But you see, I need to know what it says too. Because I've been...
Nancy, I must warn you. I'll wrestle you for this if I have to, and it won't be pretty.
I'm sure physical combat won't be necessary, Professor. I'm glad to help you with your work, but I need your assistance in return. You're fluent in French, aren't you?
Absolutely. I'll get to work on it right away. I'll have the translation ready in my room for you this time tomorrow. Until then, I mustn't be disturbed.
Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. So now we go back to our room. Here we go. Hey, that's something. Here we go. Alarm. Does that work? Well, let me just to make sure. It's gonna be an hour. And then that's not what I meant to do. Alarm. 4 a.m. Just like sleeping all over the place. Sleeping. Tippy taps, that's what I like to hear. Booties.
Testing. Can anyone hear me? Hotch kiss to Earth. Come in, Earth. Oh, okay. I think we're rolling. Now, let's get a look at these hallways. So rich in detail. You'd never know this place was built in 1920. It's all so
Like how they simulate like the camera moving.
Oh, and
It's good for a
there's
game of its time.
Marie. I feel so close to her, just being here. It's as if her spirit is in the air, sweet as the smell of fried chicken.
Excuse me?
Something's missing here.
Use your progress. The medallion in the stained glass window, but I think the significance of the medallion is go beyond the message you've seen. Give her niece Helga the First. Medallion, she told Helga to keep it safe as part of the great truth. She hoped someday help heal the wounds of France. Elgar should explain this great truth. The truth may seem hard and ugly at first, but eventually its hardness becomes a thing of eternal beauty. But you must find out the meaning of this. What? 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 Ma'am, where's the translation? You said there'd be a translation, ma'am. So she had the green medallion, I'm willing to bet.
Hello, my fellow night owl. Or perhaps I should say hoot hoot. Ooh. Did you find anything of interest in my room?
I did pop in there, though interesting doesn't begin to describe the place. Would you mind if I went back another time?
Of course not. Pop in all you like, just not when I'm working.
Do you know anything about a tiara that was given to Marie Antoinette?
The infamous tiara, of course. Oh, people thought Marie had this extravagant piece commissioned for herself, and they hated her for it. But really, it was her husband, King Louis XVI, who had it made for her birthday. Oh, she didn't want it, refused to wear it. And then, a few months before the revolution broke out, the tiara disappeared.
Was it ever found?
It was never found. There were rumors that she had it destroyed, but no one has ever been able to prove this.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
Give me a second. So apparently she was supposed to translate it. God damn it. I have to sleep again. I did see another thing though. So you're supposed to take the battery out of this? Oops, I spoiled myself. Alright. Alarm. Alarm. Set. 3 a.m. Let's go, boys. We're getting there. Let's go downstairs and talk to her. Let's just talk to her first, and then she'll tell us then.
I'm so glad you stopped by. Okay. I've translated the entire journal. It's fabulous. And as an added bonus, it includes Marie's official decoder, something no one else has ever found before.
See you soon.
Righto.
Oh. I like the dynamic in this game, like how it's all French. It's like in Wisconsin, but also French. Where? Probably be on the desk, right? Yeah. Then as like a possible child, I still cannot believe. Calling the damn deficit. the tiara dismantled. There is an old jeweler, Claudem, in a village near Rochemont, who will do it for me. I trust him with my life. Once the stones are removed, Claude will make the ruby, the emerald, and the sapphire door, which medallion seeds I will scatter across the continent. The diamond is worth untold millions and must be returned to the French people, but not now, not while the country is tearing itself apart. I'll hide as carefully as I could inside the key to my soul so that it will not be discovered for generations. Someday when the medallions are brought back together and my message is decoded, the diamond will be found. Clues or wishing elements from a more rational French order of some kind. Finally, when the people's wealth is returned to them, this diamond of misery will restore to its magnificent beauty. Tomorrow I will have my portrait painted. So I will not wear the tiara. Louis is furious. He does not even know that the wretched crown no longer exists. I have sent the emerald medallion to Vienna, to my dear cousin, the Baroness Helga von Hasselhoff, as a token of my affection, and the ruby and the sapphire remain in the secret compartment where I keep this journal. Soon I'll decide where to send it. My own court speaks viciously of me, and I feel terribly alone. I only hope that someday, years from now, my actions will be better understood. If you're reading this, know that my honor shall be blue, but our courage shall be red, and our loyalty shall be green. Honor blue, courage red, loyalty green. Wish you well, weary travelers. Is there nothing else I can do here? Ta-da. Boots. This is probably charged, right?
Oh, what's this? It appears to be some kind of peephole. But what, pray, does it peep upon? Shall I peep? La la! I do believe I'll peep.
I'll peep.
The beauty, the colors. So this is what Helga told me to look for. Where's my medallion? It fits! Note to self, high five Team Hotchkiss. And what's this? A message? Eureka! It says the diamond.
This fucking, oh, I need Alta. This fucking battery.
Testing. Can anyone hear me? Hotchkiss to Earth. Come in, Earth.
I don't want to see this.
Oh,
again.
okay. I think we're rolling. Now, let's get a look at these hallways. So rich in detail. You'd never know this place was built
Guess
in
we just gotta watch this
1920.
again.
It's all so 18th C. Oh, and there's Marie. I feel so close to her, just being here. It's as if her spirit is in the air, sweet as the smell of fried chicken.
Thank you. Keep it on there. Anything else? Okay. Anything else on the couch? Ooh. Whoa. That bitch. She stole it from me. She was the one who knocked me out. Honor blue, courage red, loyalty green. I'm pissed off. Can't believe she would betray me like this. Oh, what's this way, right? I'm looking for that hallway that she filmed the video in. Right, yeah. It says the diamond. What? Huh? I see, okay. snowflake dolphin with a very long tail. Bow and arrow. Actual snowflake. Wait. Okay, is that like a star instead, like a sheriff star? Sheriff star, dolphin. Sheriff dolphin, bow, snowflake. Moon, trident, blood. Let's see if I can remember that. Okay. Let us it's already there. Yeah. We would have gotten me. Let us commence the end game, I believe. Avengers or otherwise.
It's locked.
Get your ass out of here, okay. Really? Hurried up and I see the elevator still moving. Get me out. Alright. Let's get this. I really have to do this again. Ooh. Bam. So which one represents... I don't know what the symbols are. I don't even remember what they're supposed to be assigned to. Oh, I apparently missed something. I was supposed to go back to the... Frig. Go back to the freaking professor's room. What are you doing? person there again. I was scared shitless. That nasty noise. What time is it? It's not yet 6, so I think we're good to go into her room. Apparently missed something there. Look at the symbol list to the left of the typewriter.
I think I see what the symbols in the stained glass mean now. Let's see. Purple rose, whole diamond, key of queen. But where have I seen a purple rose? And what's a diamond key?
In the painting. Loyalty is this. Honor is that. Courage is that. Okay, so which one's which? Honor is blue. Courage is red. Loyalty is green. So Saints Row symbol green. Trident. Trident is blue. Other one is red. Gotcha. Gotcha. I figured it out. I have solved the puzzle. Just you wait. Just you wait until I get my hands on it, brother. Till I get my hands on that diamond tiara. Maze-like in nature. Let me make sure the elevator's here. Okay, it is.
It's locked.
Dude, it's locked. Calm down. Like you have to walk back every time. Every time you do, you have to like press back once. Oh, old Nancy Drew games. When you're not having correct spaces to click stuff. I swear I'm a Jacobs. Right as I say that, the game makes fun of me. Okay, then you go down. Turn around some more. Do that. Solve this puzzle again. That was a strange one. This in there. Do this again. Boom. Sweaty swing, sweaty swoot.
I need something to pry these tiles off.
Gotcha.
Looks
Bam.
like a keyhole of some sorts.
Yeah, I know what goes in. Oh, fuck you. Green Saints Row. Blue is a trident. Red is this other one. Diamond. Bam.
The diamond!
Whoa! Will you look at that sparkly rock? And me without my sunglasses.
Hi, Lisa. How did you get in here?
I followed you, of course. Turns out a nosy, goody-two-shoes detective is good to have around after all. Now, why don't you toss me that big honkin' diamond so I can blow this popsicle stand and never set foot in Lamo, Wisconsin again?
Wow, who would have ever
Lisa,
expected
you must be
to
kidding
be
me.
the villain?
This diamond belongs in a museum in France.
Yeah? Well, I belong in the lap of luxury, and that diamond's gonna get me there. Hasn't anybody ever told you to mind your own business?
Oh, many times.
Well, maybe this time you'll learn.
My eyes!
It's just
Don't worry,
extremely rude.
my spicy devil villain venom won't last for long. But I'm afraid by the time you get your eyes back, you'll have missed my grand exit.
Are you the one who conked me on the head in the locker room?
Ouch. I bet that hurt. But I had to get the medallion somehow, didn't
But
I?
You didn't have the
I
medallion. at
hope
the
we
end.
can still be friends.
Why did you
Oh.
leave Jacques' medallion at Hotchkiss's room? And Hotchkiss's medallion out in the shed?
To spread suspicion around, of course. You know, to play with your mind. Plus, I was at a dead end. I got the 2 messages from the stained glass window, but then what? I knew you would figure it out, so I decided to put the medallions in your hands and let you lead the way.
Why did you have to vandalize that beautiful library?
Just a little translation mix-up. When I read the message from Hotchkiss's medallion, I thought it meant Diamond of Misery in the library. Whoops, guess I went a little overboard looking for it in there. Anyway, enough with the questions, Nancy. You'll just have to read the rest in the papers.
I've got to stop her.
Just
Ah! Help! Get me out of here! It stinks down here. It's all moldy. Darn you, Nancy Drew. You're the worst friend a diamond thief could ever have.
Dear Dad, to think I almost became
There you
friends
go.
with a diamond thief. Everyone at Wickford Castle is resting easier now that Marie Antoinette's journal and her famous diamond are safe and sound. The journal, the diamond, and the medallions are all going to be featured in a new Marie Antoinette exhibit in Paris, and it looks like everyone will be rewarded. Except Lisa, of course. First, she missed her plane to Rio, and now she's going to be charged with attempted grand theft. Professor Hotchkiss is thrilled because the French government has granted her permission to publish Marie's journal in the U.S. before it gets returned to France. This ought to help prove her theory about Marie's character once and for all. Thanks to Jacques and his great-grandfather's efforts to find the journal, the Brunet name is being celebrated all over France. In the meantime, Jacques and Isabel have eloped. It's so romantic. I showed Dexter the poem that Ezra Wickford wrote him, and he was relieved to know that his old pop didn't carry any hard feelings to his grave. All the talk shows want Dexter to tell his story on national television, but he keeps turning them down. I guess he doesn't want to be famous or infamous. But when Christy Lane called and asked Dexter to be her business partner, he accepted. With her business sense and Dexter's expert knowledge of the castle, I think they'll make a great team. So, you know what they say, Dad? Il n'est jamais trop tard de changer l'histoire. It's never too late to change history.
Don't speak French to me.
Me, I'm determined to go out and enjoy this snow before some other case comes up. See you soon. Love, Nancy.
Yay. Ugh. That was good. I can see why people like that one. A lot of the stuff naturally flowed. There was one thing at the beginning that I forgot about that I kind of just, like, completely forgot what it was, but it was definitely better than the, Message in a Haunted Mansion before it, because Message in a Haunted Mansion had this thing where you had to go, like, 5 different places and memorize the thing from each different place and then do it this and that. Oof. But I'm excited. I'm glad I finally got to play this one, which is apparently what a lot of people consider to be a really good one. Next, is... Next in the Nancy Drew series. Is... the final scene. Let me see if I found that. I do not. So I'll have to buy it on Steam. The final. It's only $7. No biggie. I think this is the last of the old ones. Like the very old ones. I think after this one they kind of get more more new style. Secret of the Scarlet Hand. Let's see. I might actually have that one. Scarlet. Yeah, I own this one already. And nope, it still is in the old style. Fuck. What comes after that? What's next? Well, I accidentally skipped the rest of it. Oh well. Ghost Dogs. Ghost Dogs. Ghost Dogs with Moonlight. Nope. How long does this old style persist? Haunted Carousel. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm just kind of like looking at some extra stuff right now. Haunted Carousel. Wow, it's still... I thought this old style was going to go away soon, but apparently I'm very wrong. Deception Island. Shadow Ranch. I played Shadow Ranch before. It did not have the style, and yeah, looking at it, it does not have the style. So, Shadow Ranch is the first one that we'll get into that isn't old style. That's actually surprising. I thought it was only like one or two more at most that were in the old style. Huh. Well, anyway. That has been Nancy Drew. Yeah, it's there until Shadow Ranch, yeah. That's surprising. I thought it was less. Well, Shadow Ranch is the first that I've played in the series, so... And that one was close to my favorite. So when I get there, I'll have fun with that. But until then, next time... Oh, oops. Screen regions, please. Next time, the final scene. I'll play that. It's the 5th game. And yeah, that'll be it. And then after that, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna play. I mean, it was a while since I played the last one to this one, so I don't know how long it's gonna be till I play the next one. But tomorrow, Sekiro coming out. Excited for that. And then Assassin's Creed 3 later in the week. It's gonna be fun. Thank you, anyone though, for watching. And I'm glad to play another Nancy Drew game. Thank you so much for watching me to play the game. Yeah, Shadow Ranch is bumpy, dude. It's gonna be fun when we get to that one. Anyway, that's all. That's all from me. Thank you for watching, and thanks for the company.